Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the
Assalamualaikum, Tachahau and greeting everyone. My name is Farhan bin Mohamed from the EC2C Semester 2 KPMSI. My chosen topic for the assignment is a business email etiquette. There are a lot of business etiquette rules, but for today's video, I will explain specifically to all of you about 10 business email etiquette rules that you should implement in your daily basis email typing so you can be better in emailing. Let's get started with the introduction. Well, a business email etiquette can help you build healthy business communication and so on. Without wasting any time, let's get into the video. Okay, firstly, make it easy to read and understand your message. Let's watch the elaboration to understand better. First, use complete sentences, not random unfinished thoughts. Second, include all necessary details in your message to help your reader to get the point. Third, do not use slang, specific terms, or acronyms which are not widely used. Otherwise, your recipient might have problems understanding you. Secondly, use proper grammar, spelling, and punctuation when you are emailing. Use a proper sentence structure in your email messages. Spell the name of the recipient correctly. Take note that this is the most important thing when you are emailing to someone. And avoid using informal words in email like cause, and, gota, and etc. This makes you sound uneducated. Now, the next one is use a neutral tone of communication. What I mean is refrain from getting too informal before you get to know the recipient better. Avoid using multiple instances of an exclamation mark or a question mark. Also, avoid using emoticons in business emails. This may look unprofessional. Aside from that, be careful with styling and formatting. Why? Refrain from using fancy fonts and multiple font colors. A business email is supposed to look formal and restrained. Do not use pattern backgrounds. They will make your message harder to read. Trust me. Use formatting like italic or bold fonts sparingly. Rely on words, not formatting, as your email may not look as intended in a recipient's email client. Other than that, is to be thoughtful and polite. How do you be thoughtful and polite in an email? Well, start every email with a greeting. Make sure to use an appropriate salutation to your recipient. As example, dear Mrs., dear Mr., hello, and others. And next, don't hesitate to thank the recipient in case they were of help to you. And after that, do not forward email messages without your personal comment or a short personal note. Otherwise, this will sound impolite. Take advantage of signature, email templates, and auto replies. How do I this and how do I explain this tip in the video? Use an email signature with your contact details. This will give your recipient more options to continue communication. Using an automated signature will save the time spent on typing a salutation, name, and contact details. Use the auto reply feature when you are on vacation. And coming up, check your email twice before you send it. Let me explain how. Check your email before sending to see if you wanted to send an attachment but forgot to include it. Ask for permission before sending huge attachments. Make sure the subject field is not empty. The subject line should reflect the main idea of the message. Next is abide by laws and regulation regarding email. I think this is the most important one, so take note. Follow your company's emailing rules and policy so that you can email in a professional way. Do not use your corporate email account for private communication. Do not use an internal corporate mailing list for personal announcements unless you have been permitted to do so. Now the second last is don't harm your recipient. Do not broadcast product or service information emails to those who did not subscribe to your mailings. And the last tip, business email etiquette tip. The final one, which is number 10, is to manage your emails efficiently. Respond to emails within 24 hours of a business day, and also use antiviral software and update it on a regular basis to avoid the risk of sending viruses via your computer email account. For the conclusion, I hope you guys understand 10 business email etiquettes rules that I explained and demonstrated, and I hope you guys find it useful, and I also hope that you guys implement it in your daily basis life. Until next time, bye bye.